Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS. I am on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time you see our program, for able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with tonight's show. Okay, so Tony Kroos, who is one of the ex-Real Madrid players, going to talk about the game we'll go play at the Santiago Bernabéu. Now, Kroos, they of the opinion say the match will be settled in the first 15 minutes. Because when you look at the way Football London they reported the story, when they report them, it's a Kroos, they say if Real Madrid score their first goal within the first 15 minutes, then go qualify for this semi-final tie because they will just buoyed up, they will get this excitement, enthusiasm to do more. And based on say he don't play for Real Madrid before, and them no say even if say now 6 minutes remain, 5 minutes remain, they don't always get that belief say they fit score. Yes. So when you look at the way Football London reported the story, Tony Kroos takes Arsenal Champions League experience swipe amid very weird Real Madrid issue. Now, when you read the entirety of the report, you can stumble upon this portion where it says, speaking on the AFAC My Lupin podcast, ahead of the highly anticipated tie, Kroos insisted that his former side must pull a goal back in the first 15 minutes to stand a chance of defending their European title. The 35-year-old who retired last year said the emotional factor would be a huge decider against Arsenal. So we're going to talk say that's how it should go. Ideally, you need to make Arsenal, who have no Champions League quarterfinal experience, especially not in Madrid, think, whoa, it's not over, I guess. Because he believes say if they score for the first 15 minutes, Arsenal will panic. Because according to him, we don't really have this experience of quarterfinal, not to talk of going into the semi-final. You see, all these people they see the in denial phase. You get what happened for the first leg, they don't believe him. So they see for their mind a fluke, just get luck. So for the second leg, they go correct time, nothing. You get, you see, Ancelotti they say tranquilo, Mbappe. Even till today, God Vinicius they drop statement say nothing. They sub say she be na Wednesday, today na Sunday, and Wednesday go see the chap. We will see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now, Andrea Berta, according to Ryan Taylor, he could talk say Andrea Berta's influence on Arsenal's summer transfer business cannot be understated. Now, for instance, John Garcia, where they keep for Espanyol, say they don't look the guy for a long time as number 2 to David Raya. It gets so now one deal where Berta won't consider it gets because they said before he don't really come on mind for the deal, Jared, but now they'll reconsider. It's okay. Let's see if we can get this deal done. It gets so nobody this one. So many deals will go happen. Me, I know say the guy presence will aid us in bringing players to our club in this summer transfer window. So I'm not really surprised. Now, David Ornstein, when they come outside, they give us more updates on Martin Zubimendi. Now, David when they talk say Arsenal are expecting Martin Zubimendi to arrive in the summer. Internally, they seem to be working on the basis that Zubimendi will be coming in and they'll be building the team with him in there. So this is the Athletic in their podcast giving us updates. Now, I don't know now that they are say since that time where David Ornstein and that's what we do somehow. So I say make I chill first. Alright, if you remember, since that time when David Ornstein talk say all those people they mentioned say Madrid won't go for Zubimendi. So don't be saying one shit on their ideas or their opinions. So don't be saying one talk say they wrong, but him gone based on who him be. Say he never hear anything like that. Say nothing they happen. Nobody David Ornstein, Cave call. All these people senior men for transfer Keane. When they tell you say even Fabrizio Romano they tell you say Zubimendi na Arsenal they go say one person from nowhere when they tell you say no be so you get. Till now we no hear that news again. Since then, say Zubimendi Real Madrid, say Cope, COPE, and Marca from La Liga, they talk one or two. Since that time, we don't hear that news again. So, on second goes up, they say Arsenal are still working with the mindset that Zubimendi is joining them at the end of the season, and they want to build the team around him. So, That one said, they're okay. If that happens, all of us will be happy. He's going to be welcome to Arsenal. Now, away from that, you know, Sabiton and talk say Vinicius Junior don't drop message for Instagram. So he say, now we think about Wednesday. When he made this statement after they beat this Deportivo Alaves, they beat Deportivo Alaves 1-0. You get today. But I'm gonna come on this picture first. They beat Deportivo Alaves 1-0. Mbappe collect red card. Obviously the tackle Mbappe give that Alaves player. God, he didn't want to break that guy leg. Straight red. He go miss the next 3 games. Yes. So later they can't give Alaves red card. The match end 1-0. Shall Madrid win. So they're only 4 points behind back. Now coming back to this statement of Vinicius, make it say, now we think about Wednesday. We are ready, and we hope that Wednesday will come. We are waiting for you at the Bernabéu, and we will try to do everything. We are Madrid, Hala Madrid. That you where you see there, na Arsenal. So they wait for. In fact, I wanted to use this message as a thumbnail for this evening show. Say Vinicius, you know, say we are waiting for Arsenal at the Bernabéu. I say, oh, make I just say, make I leave that matter. Make I leave Kroos on as a thumbnail, because they just dey talk. Every AK market day, they must talk something. You get? I don't know whether they believe say by talking, who will go there, go to panic, say, hey, whoa, they want to kill us at the Bernabéu. Even today, so they say the Bernabéu Stadium, they don't go open the roof. Once Arsenal come there, they go close the roof everywhere, and they get one new lighting system where they install. So they won't try out. They won't test the light. Like they won't make it in a very big occasion, make the fans arise the way Arsenal fans arise. They want to make the place a hostile environment, make it very, very electrifying. In fact, they want to replicate what we did to them at the Emirates Stadium. You get? So now it be their own plan. If somebody was joking in social media, say, this one way, they want to close the roof, lock everywhere. What did they want to do Arsenal? They want to flog us for book. I just they don't have to. I want to happen, Jare. Wednesday go still reach. Now for the match, Manchester United plays today against Newcastle. Newcastle flogged them 4-1. But that's not the major story. The major story we say, Ruben Amorim, he removed Onana, Mr. Akpere, because of the errors in the make. Now the Binder, the second choice goalkeeper, when he come put mistake full everywhere. You get? Even Ruben, I said Bruno Fernandes scored complete. So the goals we considered, there were errors that led to goals. They happen. Like everybody just the best. Let's just a second choice goalkeeper prone to errors. Like I don't just know. Like I couldn't pity for Manchester United. My friends, they be Man U fans. I couldn't pity for them. Now, this picture has been circulating all around social media. Before the match we played against Brentford, so when he said Christian Nogard, he wore a Madrid jersey to the Brentford training on Thursday. Now, this same Christian Nogard, can nearly break Martinelli leg when he tried to injure Martinelli. Now, people when they add 1 + 1 = 2, there are a lot of conspiracy theories and conjectures. People are now saying it is because Christian Nogard is a Real Madrid fan. That is why he won't intentionally injure Martinelli, so that Martinelli no go be available to travel with the Arsenal contingent to the Santiago Bernabéu. I don't know whether I don't see this picture, whether I don't see this news. How true this is, I don't really know, because first thing that comes to my mind is, say, are they allowed to wear another club jersey in their club training ground? Like, does that make sense? Like, you come for the Arsenal training center, you can't wear Barcelona jersey. I don't think that is allowed. So that's why that news, I just take them with a pinch of salt. But this is not go viral, it don't spread like wildfire. So I don't really know what to believe. As far as no reporter, Fabrizio Romano no carrier, you get Chris Whitley no carrier, Ben Jacobs no carrier. So, but it is spreading like wildfire. Some of them send them to me for my DM. You get? So what? Only God know which one be true and which one be lie. Now, Charles Watts going to look at Thomas Partey's situation. Watts going to talk to Asibina if Thomas Partey no play against Real Madrid for the second leg, his absence will be a major blow to Arsenal. That is what Charles Watts is saying. Now, when you read the entirety of the report, Watts going to talk to, from my understanding, and it's very, very early days. Initially, is that it's precaution, and there isn't too much concern that it's going to affect Thomas Partey from playing against Real Madrid. Thomas Partey would definitely start against Real Madrid if he was fit. So if he was out, it would be a major, major blow to Arsenal the way he was playing in the first leg. But yes, my understanding and very initial prognosis of why Thomas Partey went off is that he felt something a little bit worrying and they didn't want to take any chances. So in belief say Thomas Partey will still play a part for this Santiago Bernabéu visit. We'll go do there, so there's nothing to fear according to Charles Schwartz. All right, let's bring the message from Mr. Anayo, our real estate agent who has 14 plots of land for sale at Nora Scott Luxury Estates or here in Belu in Rubber Estates, back of airport in Abara Iche local government area of River State. So 6 plots of land together and 4 plots of land together also. 3 plots together one side and 1 plot can stand alone. So it's 1.2 million per plot. And Mr. Anayo, if you want to reach out to him, you can call him on 080-3276-5227 or 081-1932-9922. So we are interested in any of these pieces of property, so you can reach out to them. Now, Talk Sports. Can they tell us what's in Bayer Leverkusen CEO? They reveal why in the back Madrid to beat Arsenal, not just beat Arsenal beyond repair. So that Real Madrid will qualify to the semi-final. So him going to talk say if Arsenal end up in Real Madrid out of the Champions League, normal speculations going to go like wildfire. Real Madrid will want a response, they will want to sack the manager, and if they don't sack the manager, the only person Real Madrid they look to replace Ancelotti if he leaves is Xabi Alonso, who is their own coach. And Xabi Alonso don't talk say if he go leave Bayer Leverkusen, Real Madrid won't go. So that's the reason we make Baba hope say Madrid go win, because if Madrid win, Madrid don't want change manager. So now the way we aim the same, but that one don't concern us. Now that the Ceballos, after their match against Deportivo Alaves, come second to talk about what Real Madrid need to do against Arsenal, because Real Madrid need to secure an Arsenal miracle. First off, when they talk about the match, say we knew it was going to be a tough game at Alaves. We went 1-0 up, but then Kylian Mbappe sending off made us battle more, as per waiting talk to Dario Sports. Now, little by little, I feel like I'm getting stronger and better, and I always want to help the team. We will need every player to be at 200% against Arsenal, and the fans in the stadium right behind us. We are hoping for an incredible atmosphere that will help us turn it around. So now what's the himself for the match they played today now? Eduardo Camavinga and wipe shots we enter because about what's the match anyway. Yes. So I check how many players Madrid go rest. As you say, the rest Vinicius doing later come in for the second half. The rest Bellingham, the later. So but Mbappe don't buy a red card. Tchouaméni said play. Camavinga play. Camavinga no go play second leg. Tchouaméni go play. So I check their defense. I see Rudiger. I see Asensio. I see Fran Garcia. I see how they take set up. You get so, but I don't see Alaba. So we'll see how the second leg goes. Second leg is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, so Roy Keane going to make a bold Mohamed Salah statement. So Roy Keane going to assert, say, if to say Arsenal gets Salah, say Arsenal for win the league this year. That's how special Salah is. Yes. Say as I don't agree new deal with Salah for Liverpool, but that's not where my story is. The major story is if to say Arsenal get somebody like Salah, they for win the league, and I agree. Why is Salah special? Look at his outputs. Look at his productivity level. Goal and assist contributions. You don't they reach like 50. One player. Here we get a player we get like goal and assist contribution like 20. So that's why I did tell you say sometimes it is a minutest of margins. Now they determine how things they go. That's why Man City tomorrow they will see they enjoy. Based on Alan where they get, based on Mahmoud they get, based on players they get with they deliver. So that's what it just be. Me, I know this put waiting King they talk, King they spot on. Now Thomas Partey second they tell us waiting to expect at the Santiago Bernabéu, because him don't play there before. You remember say Thomas Partey played for Atletico Madrid, and Atletico Madrid were the rivals of Real Madrid. So Partey understands the occasion. So in second they explain, say okay, like this. They say, I think we have experienced this many times when we played here. And I think it's not going to be something different. We just have to be confident with the ball, try to play our game. We all know what we have to do. We have to go there and with the mentality to win. We want to win every game. We don't go there so we won't go defend. And I think we have to play our game, be confident with the ball, and also try to find our weak. I think this way is find their weaknesses and keep attacking them. You can't be finding your why you find our own weakness and keep attacking them. So I think there's an error here. The editor failed to proofread that. So it should be try to find their weaknesses and keep attacking them. That's what it will be. Madrid have a porous defense. That's their number one weakness. Forget their promising attack and everything. they have a porous defense, and that defense, assuming say Alaba no go dey, Fran Garcia go dey there. Saka go lick am like 2 pots of soup. Na wetin I expect. Get. Then Fede Valverde, I no know whether don dey available to play. Get. With Martinelli, they have a date also. So my dear Arsenal lovers, now so just let's bring a message from another of our sponsors who is powering tonight's show. So let's bring a message from Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 6464 2234, and they're located at number 7 Ekenewo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, the biggest news of the night, let me refer to Toni Kroos, an ex-Real Madrid player, is saying the tie between Madrid and Arsenal will be settled in the first 15 minutes. If Madrid can score their first goal in the first 15 minutes, they will go all the way. They will knock Arsenal with no good. But if they cannot do that, it will be somewhat difficult because Arsenal will come grow in confidence. But what if Arsenal come first of all score the first goal? Because people forget, when you are speculating, when you are doing what if anything where they use speculate positively, they can still be used to speculate negatively. So you know, just say, what if they score first in the first 15? What if now Arsenal score the first 15 minutes? Why you need to calculate that one? Well, now there me I go calculate. So I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news to then. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. I'm gonna get out. All right, guys. Ciao.